What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Twisted Life of Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for another first look. Today, we're going to take a first look at the TV series Krypton, which is in its very first season. I believe they got renewed already. They just did the season finale, I thought, the other day, if I'm not mistaken. This show was recommended to me by Doran Provost. Unlike all the previous first looks, the people who recommended me those channels or those TV shows don't have actual YouTube channels, but Doran Provost actually has a YouTube channel, and he did do recaps and reviews on this show. So if you stop by his channel, go check him out and subscribe to him if you feel so inclined to do so. Okay, so now the plug is over. So Krypton, I was like, I knew Krypton was where Superman was from. As y'all know, I am a Marvel fan. I do like some DC comics. Superman is probably one of my favorite DC comics because I think he's like the best illegal alien ever. You know what I'm saying? He got a fake identity. He working illegally. Yeah, you know, yeah, got magical superpowers, and he fine. So okay, yeah, I like Superman. So Krypton is his home, where he came from. So this TV show, sit down, sit. You hear my dog's nails just clippy clopping over the hardwood floors. Sit. So this show is taking us back to Krypton, back to Superman's home, and this is years and years before Superman is even conceived or even thought of. So we start off the episode with Superman's granddaddy, Sig. He is narrating the opening and telling him the story of the House of El and how the House of El started a revolutionary against tyranny. Like I said, Superman, whose name is Kal-El, has not been born yet. Is it Kal-El? Kal-El hasn't been born yet. And he mentions that this is to his future grandson, so you know he hasn't even been born yet. Well, in the opening scene, the opening pilot, the pilot doesn't have a name. Granddaddy's granddaddy is getting executed for high treason, you know, because he won't bow down to the reverends, who is the new leader. I think the reverends has about 5 or 6, 7, 11 faces. Well, because of his insolence, the House of El is stripped of all rank. You know, they're not allowed to have any rank. Their names are even stricken from the citizen registry. They pretty much nobodies, you know. Years later, we say their Sig is running scams with his friend Kim, and they're doing this against the government officials, basically to earn money. So his dad is actually now doing forced labor, working for the reverends, you know, the people that's responsible for their downfall. So I didn't know his daddy had to, I don't even know why they mentioned this medicine. His daddy had left his medicine back. So Sig was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and take him over to his job and go get it to him. He works over at the guild. There were several guilds. The first guild we get to is the military guild. And there's this strong-armed ass woman who is whooping some poor guy's ass. We learned that the strong-armed ass woman name is Jaina. I don't even think that little dude was breathing when she was done. She calls up her next victim, Sagittarius Zod. And she tells her dude, Dev, to go ahead and pick her poison. You want to throw some hands, or you want her to give weapons? He like, let's throw them hands, right? So Sagittarius Zod, she comes down and she commits to getting her ass whooped too. Jaina then tell her to ask for mercy. You know, after 3 or 4 times of her getting flung around like a little rag doll, you know, she finally asked for mercy. And then Jaina says, look her, we are the House of Sagittarius. We do not ask for mercy. She take a knife and stuck it right to her down her hand and say, we don't give it either. She said, ain't that right? Ain't that right? And then the little girl say, yes, mother. I was like, ain't this some shit? Her god doggone mama whooped her ass like that and then stabbed her in the damn hand? Well, her mama is the leader of the military guild. Well, then we go to the second guild, which is the lawmakers guild. And 3 freedom fighters who are found guilty of aiding and abetting some organization called the Black Zero. I find it interesting that everything that's supposed to be negative is black. Black, 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 you know. Black Zero. You know, we got the Black Panther supposed to be a terrorist organization. So they consider this Black Zero to be a terrorist organization as well. Anyway, Sig and his homeboy Kim They walking in and Six Faces about to, like, you know, dish out the punishment, and another guy's walking ahead of them, but they get stopped because he rankless. So he ain't even supposed to have the privilege to come up into the facility without no rank. And the dude was like, look, if you don't stop moving, I'm gonna arrest your butt. Well, Sig notices the dude got a bomb in his arm, and he like, hey, got a bomb, and he rush in. He pretty much saved the day. You know what I'm saying? So as his reward, the dude that killed his daddy named is Doran. Same as Doran Provost. Doran, you ain't shit on that show. Anyway, he telling, look here, I can grant your family rank again because of your good deeds. And I'm going to give you your name back and all that future. Because I erased your name. I'm going to give you a name because I erased your name. And I erased the future that you had even before it was written. I'm going to put you into the Science Guild. The Science Guild is the same place his granddaddy, Val, was in. And he said, you know what? And I'm going to even allow you to bind. You're going to bind with my youngest daughter, Nissa. And at least Nissa wasn't butt-ass ugly. That's all I got to say about that. So he's like, from now on, you're going to be part of the House of Vex, which is his people. Welcome to the fam. So Sig, like I said, is walking with Kim, discussing his newfound privileges, and Six Face comes teetering through. He's like, why you walking like Yoda, bro? He comes teetering through the little civilians, and it's old man. He look like he's not clearly of sound mind, nor body. He old and decrepit. He laying on the side of the road. He ain't even in the road. He's laying on the side of the road. And dude tell him to get the hell out the way. And Seg's like, hold up now. Ain't gonna be doing that around here. So he rush over to his rescue, and the dude like tell him to bounce, you know, rankless, get the hell out of here. Seg mollywop his ass. It gets blasted for mollywopping him. And I was like, okay, well, I guess he gonna lose rank soon. But that didn't happen. He didn't lose rank at all. Because before that happens, Dev, which again is Zod's, the Zod chick, is her person she's supposed to bind with, comes through and finds out, like, takes him like, what's up? She busts through and said, I'm gonna take care of this when you take care of the other one. She caught him off in a Baopoon beam. They suck in face. So this is his gal. So I'm thinking, wait a minute. So Superman granddaddy was with a sister? And Six Face, the reference, I think he's called the voice, because she said they was the voice of security control. Whatever. So at the beginning, it was this dude creeping around the bar where Sig was having his little bar fight with the officials. And he ran into him again. And this dude, I didn't even notice at first that he was wearing a Detroit Pistons baseball cap. And he said he done traveled through space and time just to find him. And what he's going to tell him may sound a little far-fetched, but he needed him to trust him. And this dude's name is Adam Strange. I had to stop watching right there. I was like, Strange? Like Doctor Strange in the Marvel? Because he said that, you know, he traveled through space and time to find him. And I know Doctor Strange can do a lot of things with time. You know, he can see the future. He can stop time, bend time, things like that. So I was like, wait a minute. I know they're not going to put Doctor Strange over here in the DC comics. Well, I Googled him now. Doctor Strange first name is Stephen Vincent, or Vincent Stephen. I don't remember which order it was. I really wasn't really familiar with Doctor Strange until the Avengers, for real. But anyway, but this guy is Adam Strange. And yeah, we got two strangers that's doing something with time. Well, like I said, he's from the days of the current Superman, and the people who are coming, or the things that are coming, the Krypton, wants to end Krypton. So that way, Superman can never be born. And he tell him that he need to find the fortress, and hands him this little crystal, and poof, he gone into thin air. Okay, so I am completely not feeling this aspect of the storyline. Doctor Strange seems out of place, or not Doctor Strange, just Adam Strange seems out of place and unnecessary to move the storyline along. I wish it had been somewhere along the line throughout the show that may have came to him in a dream. He may have had a prophecy told to him. He may have been coming into power from himself that revealed these things to him, something like that. But not somebody coming from the future, who we are supposed to be so much more primitive than these futuristic beings. But he coming to them in the future to say, hey, your grandson finna get killed, and y'all planning finna get wiped out. I just came to warn you. Like, that seems so, yeah, I don't like it. Well, anyway, Seg take the crystal to his parents, and his daddy takes the family crest because he's telling him it's the family crest. He gonna keep it in safekeeping, which I already knew that was a lie. We also learned that they didn't get ranked. Only Seg got ranked. But I could have sworn that Doran told him that everybody was finna get ranked. He said it was a family ranking, but that's neither here nor there. Of course, Seg steals the crystal back, and after Dad leaves, and Mom was like, you know what he need to know. He said, no, it's not the time. It's not the time. And she's like, look, if your daddy was right, Val, he was right. No time is going to be the time. Ain't nobody ever going to be ready for it because it's happening. It's happening now. So Seg heads off to what they call the Genesis chamber, which is where they do the binding. I thought they were going to get married. No, what they're doing is taking little drops of blood, boop, putting it on this thing, and this machine is creating a whole baby for you. They don't carry children in the womb anymore, which is weird as fuck to me. And I was like, to me, they don't carry children in the womb. See how they're supposed to be so much more advanced? We so primitive, but you got Strange coming back from the future. That don't make sense to me. He's the future, but we less advanced. But we are on Earth. I don't know. It's just I don't like it. Well, anyway, they put their bloods together, and the Oracle tell them they're gonna produce a child named Corvex. Corvex gonna be a good health. He gonna be a good character. He gonna serve with the Lawmakers Guild. He gonna serve 173 cycles to 6 phase, and Seg like Anissa, this don't bother you? And Anissa, I call her Anissa. Like, Anissa, this don't bother you? I realized DC like to recycle names. We got Anissa on Black Lightning, which is DC. Then we got Nissa on this show. They like to recycle names. Anyway, she says, you know, she's lucky to have a chance to bind with anybody. She like the 5th of 5 daughters, you know what I'm saying? So, and she said, my daddy just using you like a pawn, like he using all the rest of us. But please believe that my daddy may think he picked you, but I had something to do with that because you ain't hard on the eyes. So I'm saying. So later, Seg and Zod, they lying in the bed together, trying to discuss their bindings. You know, Zod her name is Lita. I can call her by her name now. Her name is Lita Zod. Lita, she is set to bind with Dev 2 weeks from now, and she ain't with that binding mess. She want to mesh the old-fashioned way. So her and Zeg, they gonna get it in. She might be pregnant with Superman right now. You never know. No, that was his granddaddy. She might be pregnant with Superman's parents. Because, yeah, Zeg is Superman's granddaddy. Anyway, Zeg leaves out her home, and he passed curfew. He was already past curfew earlier and in trouble. And they stopped by the security detail, and they discovered that crystal on him. And, you know, he fights his way out of it and starts getting blasted up. He running through town, and he runs into a dead end, and the security team can't find him. But then a ship appears out of nowhere, and it's his damn mama. She done stole the damn ship, and she say, I've been following you around time. I know about Lita, and she know what the crest is. They call it a sunstone. And she said, you know what, it's time for you to learn the truth about everything. You know, your daddy, if it was had his way, he wouldn't tell. He wouldn't have told you, but I think it's time for you to know. So, you know, they go to the fortress. They find that secret place that holds all the details about all the alien races, all the technology that his granddaddy was working on, and everything that he known about this entity's plan to take out Krypton. So, against Dad's will, they go ahead and do that. But she wants Val. She wants Seg to help continue Val's work. But for now, they need to bounce because the military detail has found them. So she forces Seg to get inside the chimney at the house. And Dev and his security team bust through. And, you know, he like, I know your son was somewhere near the skimmer. Where he at? She's like, you can stop looking for him because I'm the one that took it. And I'm, you know, Black Power, Black Zero. And I'm like, okay, bye, mama. So Seg is trying to get his mom to confess. You know, he's over at the guild trying to get his mom to confess. And Jaina walks in like, if you don't get this damn boy out of here, act like he ain't never been here. You know what I'm saying? So, Cheris, which is Zeg's mom, is like, you know, our children are in love. That's the only reason why you're trying to protect him. And Jaina's like, look, girl, I'm not going to let your son bring my daughter down. Plain and simple. So she tell her, death ain't the worst thing that they could do to you. And it ain't the only thing they could do to you. So she's like, let them know everything that they need to know about Black Zero. And she say, no, Zeg will live and you will have a good death. And she's like, well, a good death like Val had, you know what I'm saying? It made me seem that Val and her had some type of connection, because you could clearly see that Lita is biracial. You know what I'm saying? In front of the council, They say they know it's two people that was in the skimmer, and she says, you know, y'all skins are wrong. They arguing back and forth about that. And Daddy Vex, Darren, he was like, we know you were looking for Val's Fortress. Tell us where it's at. Tell us what you know. Yada, yada, this, yada, yada, yada. Who else was in there? And then Tear, which is Seg's dad, finally pops and say, I was the one that was there. It's like, no, don't tell him that. He goes for a gun, and Jaina just takes his ass out. Blah, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Cherish, you know, runs to her side. She's crying. She picks up the gun. She's finna try to shoot at Jaina. Why you moving so slow? I don't know. Jaina took her ass out too. Lita was like, Mama, no, don't do that. But she did it anyway. Yeah, so Cherish dead. Ter dead. So Zeg left out alone. Except for Lita say, no, you got me. He said, no, I don't. You know we couldn't be together anyway. I ain't got you, girl. But she probably pregnant. She probably pregnant. Anyway, Darren is hell-bent on finding the fortress now. But Jaina's like, you know damn well they were coming for Zeg. You know damn well they were. And you might want to think bringing him into your fold. She storms out, and old Six Face is creepily standing over in the corner. I don't know what the hell happened to Darren after that, because they never showed him again. But like I said, Lita comes in to comfort Zeg, Earl, and you know, he just like dismisses it after a while. He's like, we can't be together. Surely not after this. But he goes to get Kim to get the skimmer for him, and whisk off to the fortress. Inside the fortress, Strange shows up again. And like I said, I really do not like his role. His character should not even have been invented for this show. It makes it real cheesy, on top of the fact that the thing that is conquering all these worlds is getting named dun 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 Brainiac. Like, how unscary and how untough sounding is Brainiac as a villain? That's the fucking villain. And then on top of that, the damn Brainiac looked like the Wicked Witch of the West and Gollum had a baby together. That was just like, that's so booty. That is so booty. Well, anyway, the show actually held my interest enough that I was going to continue watching. I was about to watch the second episode after the first one. It kept my interest enough for that. Some things that I found odd, again, like I say, strange. It's strange. Why is he here? Why is he coming from the future and looking so out of place? Normally when people come from the future, that they try to dress like the time that they're in. No, he came with his hoodie on, his Detroit Piston hat, and his pack of Marlboros. Okay, so I really don't like Strange character. I hope he died. The big villain, the world collector, the Brainiac. That's so whack as fuck. He don't even seem tough. He don't put no shivers in my spine, nothing. Just, really. Six Face look more creepy than him. But Six Face is annoying too. He just teeters everywhere he goes. And then it's weird. Like, this is a U.S. show. And I know we have a big melting pot here in the U.S. of A. But every character has English accent. Like Krypton. Everybody in Krypton speaks with an English accent. So that was funny to me. I was like, first I wasn't sure if they were speaking English or speaking Australian. The languages are so very close. Because they kept saying mate. And I don't think I've ever heard English people call each other mate. I thought Australian people are the only ones I've ever heard say mate to each other. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't know the difference. So I found that weird. But this is a show that I'm going to binge watch. It is a show I'm going to binge watch. I don't think I'll be doing any more detailed reviews or recaps on it, though. I'll see by the end. But as of right now, and if you want to see recaps and reviews on it, for sure go to Doran Provost channel. And I know Jamaica Girl 123, I know she did recaps on Krypton as well for this first season. So y'all check out one of those two channels and see what the whole recaps are. Otherwise, thank y'all just for coming back for this first look. My next ones I got coming up, the OA. I have to get the name of the person who recommended the OA to me. It was a new subscriber. I also have The Rain, which is recommended to me by OG Purple Johnson. And I'm going to be doing a first look on the TV show called The Colony. I was in my hotel and I kept seeing commercials on it. Then I Googled it and saw that it was on season 3. I was like, how come nobody ever told me about this? This is like something I would watch. Plus, one of my favorite characters from Lost is on this show. So, yeah, I want to see Colony. So that's 3 shows. If you guys have any other shows that you think I should do a first look on, please drop them in the comment section and I'll try to give them a look. I still have to do my first look again for American Horror Story Covenant. I wanted to give episode 2 a chance to see if maybe that picked up. I realized that I did the UK version of X on the Beach, and I hated that so much. So I will not correct myself and do a first look on the US version of it. It's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. It's not gonna happen. But thank y'all for coming back to this channel. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all throughout the rest of the week. Peace.